Thanks for checking out the video. This will be Mughals how-to guide on Europa Universalis 4. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe and like buttons. They really help me out in encouraging me to continue to make these videos. So I appreciate all the views that we're getting and all the likes on all the videos. So keep that up, and let's get right into the video. Alright, so first things we're going to want to do is we're going to want to enact the taxation policy right here, no, here, for lenient taxation to reduce the liberty desire, and the Diplo rep also lowers the liberty desire. Alright, so now most of that's gone. What I like to do right away is Royal Mary, the more powerful ones, like Transoxiana, but you want to send an improved relation to Transoxiana because they're the ones that are going to fall lowest, and all the others are fairly low, so you're fine. Now, what I like to do straight off the bat, of course, to save some money early on, mothball all the forts, right? And I like to run it with 10 and 4. Of course, this is the stabilize phase, and in order to keep stable, as soon as it hits December 11th, we're going to want to declare war on a gem. This is important because it's going to send our vassals' units, now that they're low liberty desire, at a gem and to start sieging and losing troops, which will also lower their liberty desire. So that's going to make it even easier for us to maintain all of our vassals. Now, of course, this may require a couple of restarts, because if your leader Shahrukh dies, then you immediately gain a bunch of liberty desire with all of your vassals. So the goal of this is to keep Shahrukh around for a couple of years, at least until you take your cores back from a jam. Alright guys, so right here, what you need is you need to take Lahore, Doaba, or Central Doab, as well as Delhi, right? So you can take any of those 3 provinces, and you have to take Delhi. And once you core those, you can actually form Mughals right off the bat. So I got it in 1456 on this run through, as you'll see in a minute here. So you need to take those provinces in particular, while maintaining the culture group that you are as the Timurids to start with. Alright, at this point, you can form the Mughals, because you've already taken all of this land that you needed, which of course you needed Lahore, Doaba, or Central Doab, and Delhi. So now we're going to form it, 1456, and of course the Mughals have some of the best ideas in the game, so we're going to want to take their new traditions and ambitions, and it changes you to the Mughal Taiwan government reform. So at this point, we've already annexed Transoxiana, and we're on the way to annexing all of our vassals here. We have them all under control. Not even in debt at this point, because you can micromanage it so that you're ahead in money. So you can form it very quickly. It's okay to take loans if you need them. They are a tool, not a problem for you to solve. Remember that. You can take many loans if necessary. So at this point, we can really move towards two different strategies, right? So we just got a ton of claims on North India, as you can see here. And we have our vassals that we can instantly annex. Okay, so what we want to do here is we can either go up here and try and get a province that is classified as in Europe. And at that point, you move your capital to that province in order to get charter companies from all of these Indian countries down here. You would want a charter company, but we are in Asia at the moment because we are still, as in the capital of Delhi, right? Because it just got moved over there from Herat. So the strategy that I prefer to do myself, but I don't know if it's the best or not, but this is the strategy I prefer to consolidate your strength a little quicker, is to pursue all of these Indian claims, right? So you're just going to want to keep attacking and pounding all these little nations around Nepal. You can take these real easy, because generally they won't have much in the way of allies, and they have very minimal in the way of troops, right? And you'll want to slowly but surely take over all of these claims. And then your missions, right here, they're going to go ahead and they're going to give you more claims. So like with this one, you take in the Gurd area, which, if I remember correctly, is right down here. Right there. You take that and you get a ton of claims in central India. And then, of course, there's all these, which you have to lower autonomy in all of the areas that are highlighted right there that you take. And then you lower the autonomy in them, and then you get a bunch more claims on Western and what you already own here. And from there, you can expand left or down. Now, I have another game that I was running through on Iron Man that I actually have potential to world conquest on. And I'll be showing a time lapse, and I'll be showing my whole playthrough of that in just a second here. Alright, guys. So this is my main playthrough I've been running through for quite a while now. It's only at 1610, and I am 2745 points. 2675 of that is my own development. Now, I have Kale vassalized here, and I fed them a lot of the provinces that are high dev over here, which would have cost me a lot of overextension. Instead, now they pay me 0.63 ducats a month, and they're 140 development, while keeping a 7,000 stack army to help me out at any point in time. Of course, I don't need that, because I have 210,000 troops at this point. And I'm just going to go ahead and show my time lapse right here. Okay, so now I'm going to explain why I zoomed out there when I did, right? That's because my second idea group that I took, um, right here, I took exploration. And I took this because I found that the way to conquer the most land, they get the most valuable land, is to expand out through colonization. So I started colonizing East Africa here, East South Africa. And the reason why I chose this exact spot, of course, is because there are 4 gold mines in this very, very small area, right? So I took that, and then I also started to expand out over here in Indonesia. And that's because there's this Pagaruyang, and that has a gold mine. This is all very high dev. And it's better to get high dev provinces taken and out of the way and cored earlier rather than later, of course, because it costs more whenever these smaller nations go to develop that land. And once they develop that land, that makes it cost more for you, no matter if you have the ideas like administrative or, of course, the Mughal traditions, which instantly reduce it by 25%. That still costs a lot. So you want to try and expand out as much as you can, and you want to be able to take that high quality land as quick as you possibly can, right? So that's where I'm at right now. I'm going to try my best to get a world conquest here, and if I successfully can do it, I'm going to go ahead and make a new video showing my entire game with commentary of the issues that I ran into at certain points in time. For example, at like 1530, I had a serious corruption crisis where I was up to 12 corruption. So I'm going to go in and delve deep into that at a later time.